All right, ladies and gents, we are back with more Final Fantasy XVI. I have to explore this whole entire area, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm nosy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nosy nose. And, I kind of want to go back to the State of the Realm because there's a dot there.
And how may I assist you today? One would think.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it does this. Yeah, Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with much information. Okay. And of course, pay attention during my lectures. Okay. Ninetales! Coming to the hideaway. Take out my professor's bonnet. Think for a moment. Where did I imagine my fellow educators? Yeah. Our mutual friend coming to the rescue, the curiosity. Yeah.
A far more reputable fellowship.
Okay. Crystalline Dominion.
My beloved homeland.
Crossroads of Valistia. It's the mother crystal yields more shards than any other. And it's
Or at least it was.
Oh yes, and Breck is invading. Absolutely. They're invading everywhere. Child, he don't care.
Allow me to educate you.
Wow, speaking with Vivian in Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about current goings-on in Valistia. Okay. Wow. Bro, what?
Of course.
The Grand Cast. Jeez. Puppy! Puppy! Lord of Margrace. Fuck this bitch. This bitch is over here just making a mockery and a mess. Our dad is dead. Our friend is dead. Okay. Oh, it tells you believe dead. Oh, all these people should be dead. Oh. Well, all these people should be listed as dead. I don't understand why they're not. Wow. This is pretty cool. Oh, these are handshakes. I thought it was like hearts. I'm like, oh, look at all these hearts. No, they're handshakes. Like, who are you? This is pretty cool. Look, deceased, okay. Wow, this is a thing. Oh yeah, Yep, deceased. There's a lot of deceased happening right now. All of these people should be dead. Oh no, I know who Victor is. Okay. I don't understand why these people are still lit. Only person who's lit is this person. Who is this person? Medicine girl. Oh. Holy Empress, Holy Empress. So they're married. Wow.
One must understand one's place in the world.
This is cute. This is cute as shit. Wow. This is pretty cool.
Thus ends today's lesson.
That's pretty cool. There's an upstairs.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Now I get to explore.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed.
Okay.
I'll let her know you called.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Okay, man.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
So what is this? Oh, the bunks. Doesn't look like there's a lot of room. Is this? Even. So I think upstairs is closed.
Good day to you, Sid.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
Stealing from my own people. Goblin coin.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
You funny. Alright. That's what's closed off. I can't go downstairs, but that's okay. So now let's go this way. Ah. Old Farmer Otto keeps both chocolate and antelopes. Oh, math. After five of his stock fell ill, he put them in the barn to rest. However, Otto woke next morning to discover that a leg eater had found his way into the barn and devoured 3 of the limbs on one of his antelopes. To make certain all the remaining legs were accounted for, he did a tally and satisfied me. Question: how many chocobos were in the barn? Oh my gosh. That is a math problem! Antelopes have 4 legs, chocobos have 2. And he was fine when he counted to 13. So... do they have the answer to this problem? Because I want to make sure my math is right. Don't judge me! Two antelopes, 2 chocobos. No. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we're 1 short. So... oh, 3 limbs on one of his antelopes. I forgot about that. My bad. So even if he had 2 antelopes, that's 8 legs. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 4 chocobos and 2 antelopes. And 1 antelope with 1 leg. Listen, I need to know if that's correct because it makes me feel better.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and finish them! We need 3 for curling geese.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Okay, man.
That they bloomed at all is a blessing in itself.
Whoa. This is massive. Holy crap. This. I'm pretty sure they want me to see everybody.
Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
No, well, I want to go around. Thank you. After adding word, excising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch, grinded in mortar, add warm Oreo milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Recommended when harvesting as they grow disquieted. Herbology. Experiment.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it cool. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
It's pretty cool. Back upstairs I go. Here we go. Everything's a song.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Bruh, we're on a floating... I don't give a shit. What the hell we want? What? Oh, wow. This is massive.
Clive. Things here ain't too bad. Nah.
He's so nice.
You've because I haven't. Still.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to do that shit again, so don't play.
So would
Don't
it be?
play. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, what? Well, give me that.
Should last you a good while.
Dang, no more sashes?
Anything else?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
The original, my guy. The OG-ical.
Have you been to the toll?
Oh, this is my room.
Oh, no. I still don't.
put stuff here? That's so cool. Aww. That's so nice. I know they're gonna send me everywhere, but that's not the point.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback...
Yeah.
Still... I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now. Go on then.
Whoa, whoa. What is this? Increases gil earned. Oh! Wait. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Oh, y'all is trash. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all is trash. Elixir?
You'll not find a better price than that.
What am I supposed to do? That's rude.
You got out else?
Oh, okay, I see. I got something different. I thought I had the thing.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished, are you?
You look like you could do with a drink. How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
Okay.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
To marinate your chocobo. Wow, prepare a hen by draining blood, removing both head and feet. Awful. Particularly the heart and liver should be set aside for later use. Stir into a deep bowl watered wine, preferably of the red variety. Honey, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and any other seasonal savory herbs if you so desire. Break the what? This is an actual child?
Oh, sadly not.
Y'all, I don't have enough money to be purchasing any of these things. I literally looked at everything except for where I'm supposed to go. Mithril. Ends of the Desminkies. Okay.
Oarsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Where is the Moogle? Did I pass him?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
That's okay. I'm gonna take your shit.
Just as
Good day.
I'm gonna take your shit. Don't worry about
I'll
it.
be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
See, luckily I looked at everything.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Ooh, that hair is long.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table. Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock summoned to the something big is brewing. See, you're done to wear a...
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
Are y'all still not relationable? It's been 5 years.
This is our
Uglies should have been bumped. Booties should have been popped.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear.
The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
I'm just waiting.
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did eat that thing. You're gonna have to kill him at the end. You're gonna have to eat him, giggity.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Now, do I go nap? Look at him. So much bigger than she is. Jeez.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Now he's an adult, right? Well, I mean, he was adult. He like 8 when the first thing happened. I have to look at the numbers. Because that was 13 years and then 5 more years.
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
We are sipping.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Somebody jumping up?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Sir, did you just do what I think you did? Sir, you're on the crack. I'm in the middle of listening, and it's like, whoop, whoop. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't go out this way. How you tell me you come this way? Lies. I'm going. We gotta go rescue Martha. We gotta go rescue Martha. Gotta go rescue Martha. Use it, me is squeeze. Ooh, is there stuff for me to open? No. No. Excuse me. What's this? Oh. I didn't realize I was an out. Okay.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright now, y'all. One hop this time. What? Two hops this time. Hands. What? A cock and a ball.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
It's on your knees. Where's this thing?
Welcome back, Sid.
Were you?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, we doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen.
Of course, Oboler. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the main.
Well, I'm glad. To make pitch, you need pitch tree. Now, I'm not so... And it just so happens I...
Okay.
Sounds easier than felt.
Oh. Oh, all this is done. Holy crap. Okay. I was trying to see how far down. Oh my gosh.
easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Cool.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Jeez, this whole area is gray.
Time to fight.
Alright, cool. My goodness, look at this place. Wow. Can I pass it?
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. They've killed my parent. I demand recompense.
Anything catch your eye?
Can't see?
Very well.
That's what I thought. I thought I had something.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go...
Wait.
One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Where's this lady at? I need to bust this lady in the motherfucking mouth. I'm telling you. Your mom's trash, and you just let your mom do whatever she want to do.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Of course, because your mom is trash. Right, we had this discussion. Your mom is trash. She always gonna be trash. That's all she is trash.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
No, you won't.
You're finished.
You just head directly there. I mean, there's no point in looking around, really.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may. Martha, do you think you can...
Okay, I want to go. I want to go.
I think so.
Okay, let's go. I want to go. I want to go help. They're dying. Why are you looking at Martha?
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
I don't know why you keep talking about it like your mom ain't shit. So what are you doing? That's a tree, sweetie. That's a tree. That's a tree.
Are we too late?
Probably.
Might still be someone inside.
Nope. Everybody's dead.
No.
Bruh, they suck.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Oh good, I'm so glad you're here.
They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Child, you need more people than that.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Well, I'm gonna have a new
How
outfit.
dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
I'm gonna get everything I got. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what you get. That's what you get. You get that beautiful death.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh, this is where I went in before. Oh no, he's dead.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will
See,
continue.
y'all should have been made your way up to the Capitol and told that bitch to sit the fuck
Rivera
down.
will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
Did you put them in the bag?
Fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Redux jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
That's full of sadness. Question is, how do I get over there? I go around this way. Right. This way. What the shit is that? We have hunts now? What?
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Hey, where'd he go? He out here working me. Wow. Oh my god! This little son of a bitch is out here. Ooh, I tried to move.
Well done,
He is out here beating my ass cheeks. Oh my god! Yo, that was a fucking battle! My goodness, I wasn't expecting that. I was just minding my... Ooh, 5,000. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Holy shit.
You didn't see that coming.
Damn! Well, I can go across the bridge now? Oh, it's not across the bridge, is it?
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
What's going on?
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve.
You should strip them naked.
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Still can't make it across this bridge. Listen, that thing that I ran into was not the business. Actually, it was the business. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I just wasn't prepared. Oh wait, I can just... I have to stay stocked on potions if I run into one of them dudes.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
I saw the thing open.
What are you after? Thanks very much. Take care out there, eh?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish. No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
What is that? A plus?
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds, and not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Okay.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
I'm ready.
It's true. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there.
I'm ready.
Go and help them.
Let's go find these birds. Hashtag love birds.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
What is that? What does symbol mean? Birds, birds, birds. I'm coming, birds. My name is Ricky Bobby and I go fast.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I go fast. Oh, look, it's a feather.
A white feather.
It's a big old feather.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
It's over.
Can I go this way? I can.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Damn.
They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you?
Not you threaten
You've
fucking
been bad
birds.
for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
It's over.
watery. That's watery.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar.
Is that my baby?
You couldn't be.
Get out of here. Oh, not the slow motion pictures. Like, do you remember?
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it?
Burst was like, it was so much fun running around with her, but she dangerous. Come get your bitch. Come get your bitch.
Oh, stay right.
I want to go. Gonna give me a saddle. Not an eye patch for my bitch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Anyhow. But...
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Got me getting birds. Chocobo. Hold R3 while in the field to summon. Okay.
Where's Gav?
Below.
Finish with that log so we can...
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Oh, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man.
Thanks. That's all I wanted was quest complete. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I can go upstairs. Cock and balls. That's pretty funny. Badge of might +1. Okay, I see you. I see you, fam. Now you're giving me a reason to switch stuff. Now let's go find Gav.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields.
Giggity.
The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Sorry, you're not going. You have one eye. Set your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Set your ass back. Otto's counter is now open. Ah! That's what I accidentally did a hunt.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Here.
It's all right to touch him.
Oop. Here. That's it. Oh, I did not.
It's not. Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive.
Cool.
And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
That's sweet.
Did you come through the forge today?
I'm going the wrong way. Hold on, let me figure it out. I think I am going the wrong way. Gotta loop around. Probably go back down.
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for the census.
Oh, wow. Fancy pants.
Once the Dalmecs have laid siege to the Dominion, very little will be leaving Twinside, including the many medicines distilled there.
Tie him to the bed. No. No.
So Martha's all right.
Yep. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, she'd have been proud and... Them old apples were enough to cook.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd have them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean that... Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly, and perhaps...
Yeah, I'm skipping right past this. I just want to see the board. Show me the board, show me the board, show me the board. So I don't have to collect them or anything?
Clive! Quick look. Think you can help?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh.
All yours. I don't have that one. You do. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay.
That broom's as ragged as
I hear there's
That-
trouble in Rosaria.
Think it's
it's all right to touch him.
All the way.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree.
And through you.
I didn't do anything.
By the way, Otter...
Of course not. Oh. They like your fruit, Martel?
Thank you so much. Yay! Oh, I can't go to my room. Hold on.
It's not.
And after that, go to. Oh, that's what's your face. I'm like, what is this? Hold on. Not her writing me a note. There we go. There's so many things to collect. Okay, so go to the state of the realm. Where's that again? Back out to the outside. Then once I look at that, I'm gonna go ahead and journey to Hawk's Cry.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Yes, there is. Cause y'all letting this lady run a frickin' muck.
So Mather's all right. Yep.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have.
So I thought they were dead.
Study it well, Clive. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Alright, so... Oops. Me in this chair.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav?
I don't know why he thought he was coming.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. We want this one.
Make it look easy.
That's where I'm supposed to go, so let's go this way. You bitch, I couldn't see. Oh, I hate that.
No good.
3. Like a cliff? Yeah, it's a cliff. Is there anything over? Nope. I think they said that we're going... Who mess with the birds? I didn't want to fight you in the first place. I'm just trying to gather stuff. Don't do it. It's a thing all the way up there. I really wish they would kind of put these on the map because I don't want to be running back and forth.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
I need to run over there. We need to go over there.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Ow.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100-foot legions?
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Where? Oh.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. Much obliged. There you are. Fare you well.
What did those mates want, Father?
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Yes!
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
Okay.
You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats.
Yep.
In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Oh, dang.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
You're finished.
Question. Can we go on those little thingies now? Excuse me. Y'all see that thing in the back? Oh shit, couldn't see. Damn, I was trying to see.
I needed that. I needed that.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? So I got stuff?
That's better.
Hmm.
More of my mother's men. Stay down.
Okay. So here is a box. They love giving me a goblin coin. I got like 6 of them. All right. So. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, so how do we get down there? Ah, shit, scared the hell out of me. My goodness. Scared the shit out of me.
Blood,
Uh-oh.
Clive.
A lot of it.
And still wet.
Who's over the side?
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
I'm telling everybody who I am. My name
Why
is
then,
Clive Rosefeld, and you can eat a
you
dick.
our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Every single time.
I'll show you a true shield, Rosario.
what y'all get. I was waiting on y'all. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Yes! That's a beautiful one. Okay. I was in here.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Why? They burned the whole place down.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
When I tell you, you need to go to your mom and get that bitch, I mean that. Y'all play too much.
This was my mother's doing.
Yes! We know!
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
Bruh.
But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her.
I don't care what madness drives her. Just put her ass in the dirt at this point.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Hey, is that somebody in there? Dang! Is that a box? That's a box. They suck so badly. Wow. Okay. Gotta check.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
We won't survive another night.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed!
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
They are so close to all of us. Wow, there's a lot of crabs in this.
All right.
Stay down!
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Probably not. That was the uncle on the dad's side. Probably got rid of this dude. But here, let me just, is there not someone behind me? So... Well, first, let me go back. Can I go into this village or not? Oh, I don't think I can. Hold on. Make sure. Yeah, I can't go in there.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
No, enough
Fuck off! Hang it, chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Always, always.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Huh, okay. Not much in here.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Okay, listen.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And
You're
he's
alive?
long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
I was so worried about that thing. Like, why ain't y'all saying these niggas is dead?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
You better hug. You better dap it up and hug.
We can speak inside.
Sorry about your men. Yeah, give them ice, a little water, juice.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Adorbs.
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the
She's
realm.
either dead or
She
she really
barely
don't give a
cares
shit.
for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
We coming. Coben is coming.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
show them that the fire alarm.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. Will that be
Even
all?
though I'm not crafting, it's not the point.
As you wish, my lord. Will that be all? I will be here should you need aught else.
I haven't been in here in a minute. I'm really not a fan of anything in this channel. Might like that one. That's 23. I hate this one. This one to me is the worst. Oh, I hate it. That's a whole lot. Switch. Let's do this one. Let's try this one. This one. I wish I can get rid of Okay.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud. I suppose we owe you our thanks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something different. My bad.
You spared us when you
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Run up in there.
Nothing fancy.
Punch.
You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
5?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you
I need a
command.
better chair.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Here, okay.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
What are they doing?
Bastards are lucky
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Oh, no, we gonna fuck it up as soon as I get to them. As soon as I get to them. It's going down like a frown.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Viceroy from the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us,
sir,
that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shield.
Oh, the gate's open too. Thank you.
Then come, die along with your flame. For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Oh. Oh, that's a tingling. Okay.
Bloody hell. Reinforcements from the far bank.
Oh, okay. That was a tingling.
That matters for them.
hate that.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh jeez. I was really trying. Thank you. I was trying to get this one. Oh, this motherfucker.
A noble stand, albeit
My
a
goodness.
misguided one.
His armor has armor. How does that fucking work?
You have but proven our point. That this land is in
Hurry up,
dire
boo-boo.
need
Heal.
of cleansing.
That's better.
Ooh, I'm scratching my head. Oh, I forgot it's this one.
So Wade,
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Guess we're all ready.
You kidding me?
Nice try.
God. Wow. That's a lot there.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
I need to get into there.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So Wade,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I got a whole bunch of seals.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
So Tyler's for sure dead, because I remember him dying.
I know.
Didn't he get cut in the stomach or something? Everything's itching.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, are we being funny?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Did it play for you guys or something?
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell.
Look at the
that thou might
tears.
see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
They look cute.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
Shut your face!
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Like, sorry, you
This
not.
will be fun.
You not about to.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster.
I'm just waiting
Clive,
for this.
Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Oh, now you got some romanticals? She's like, now you're feeling things in your chest, meat mans?
Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Not her calling a dog like, come here. Wow. Turn to the hideaway. Okay. Now, finally, I'm going to go ahead and save after this the next videos. Thanks for being with you guys. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Wow, that was a long one.